We would ask the kids, who would like to go downstairs. So more kids would raise their hand for the Forbidden City than for any other thing in the classroom. So they would sort of argue back and forth. Did you go? You went down last time? No,
So Melindy's Journey, the Forbidden City Project, it's an interdisciplinary curriculum that focused on the East African coast and the Forbidden City. And so the project integrates mathematics, science, technology, reading, writing, really geography, all across all disciplines.
This is really what accelerated curriculum is about. You treat kids as if they're intellectuals. You teach them about something that connects to them, that's complicated enough that you have a window into many disciplines.
For me, it was what we really talk about classes should be. That we shouldn't be at points of that we have math class after 45 minutes. So math class is over. Another 45 minutes we have English class is over.
I think teaching sometimes can be very isolating. People can go in their classrooms and shut their door. When you have a curriculum that's this engaging and this exciting, it makes room for a lot of people to bring their strength and their subject areas together.
Well, I mean, when I first walked in, and I looked at the vocabulary. When you look at the words that students are learning that's coming out of the story, I mean, I think that's what I talk about when we talk about rigor.
I mean, one of the things that it has sort of really challenged them to do is to be able to think about what they're building, plan out what it is, and for some kids that is really, really exciting. The way that they put everything together is based on a map, and so they're recreating that map in sort of a 3D form.
So some of the students, when they were working with building the inner wall of the Forbidden City, and we were saying, well, it has to be even. And so one little girl was at the table and she made up a song. And she started singing 4 stories high, 4 stories high. We're building this wall 4 stories high, not 3, not 2, not 1, but 4 stories high. And as she started to sing this song, other kids at the table started singing it. And then you would see students sing the song, and then they were checking to make sure that they were building 4 stories high.
This can, and it is happening in a public school. This kind of curriculum is not reserved for elite kids or kids in independent schools.
I think it really pushes back on a lot of people's really negative perceptions about both our schools and our teachers and our students. I think I just want to go out and bang a drum all over the city and the country so that more people know how great this has been.
I spent a large part of my educational career in the suburban communities, Lincoln, Wellesley, and these are very ritzy towns, and that its education is considered to be premier. When kids in the suburbs do a lot of traveling in all parts of the country, parents may have opportunity to sit down and talk to them. And it's projects like this that I think helps to level the playing field. This project sort of makes the connection of what's happening here in the United States, what's happening in Africa, what's happening in China, and sort of making this whole big world come together as one small world, and a world of learning.
And in that context, kids will be engaged, and they will not only emerge with basic skills, they will emerge as intellectuals, as the people that we want to run our society.